Alright, I'm gonna start recording. We are back on to Petey Piranha-Thon. I'm absolutely thrilled about it today, as you can tell. Mostly because, well, I'm just thrilled that I still haven't figured out any better way to get these DS games to capture. I'm stuck doing the display capture, and I'm still finishing it. Dr. Pepper and cream soda from the last time I was drinking it, and I don't drink soda very often, so it takes me a while to finish one. Luckily, it was over like half full, so last time, so I was able to just put it in the fridge and not lose too much carbonation. Alright. This streaming elements saying the last I don't know. Stream on sent out the same notification as before. Alright. Well, let's Right? Looking good. And this time, I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but I have my Super Nintendo controller wired. Because I think the problem isn't necessarily the emulator, but the wireless connection. So I'm just gonna hope and pray that that's it. Okay, what was I doing here? Okay, let's read up top. Looks like the path ahead leads into a frightening forest. Is Luigi brave enough to continue? Be strong, gentle, Luigi. Yeah. Okay. So just forest we go. Ario. Mayo. And called Todico. Ah, yes. The more I replay this game, the more I realize I think it is my least favorite of the Mario and Luigi games. But I'm having a hard time pinning down specifically why. Who are you? Like it could be because of the darker atmosphere, which is very weird for this style of Mario game. Like maybe because it's just not fun to look at. Like Mario and Luigi really kind of clash with it. The vim and vigor being used to power a very hungry caterpillar. Bunk. Become mushroom, mushroom. Presumably, they were trying to say the shards don't gather. Or like, the terrible shards don't gather them or something. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid encounters because I really would just rather not. Babies. I'm just testing out my inputs. See how well things work now. Okay. And it also doesn't help that the timings in this game are probably the weirdest in the whole series. Like, it probably goes something like this one, or honestly, Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, maybe? And then Brothership. It's also kind of weird, but that also might be recency bias. I have no idea. But I do think this game has some of the weirdest and least intuitive timings of the whole series. Let's see. Can I finish this? If I can finish this pretty easily, then yeah, I think my problems I was having before were just related to the Bluetooth for whatever reason. I don't know why. But I don't have those sort of problems with other Bluetooth controllers, and I don't have that problem when I use the SNES controller with the Switch, so I don't know. Weird. Let's get a good one. Yeah, 2. Also, a lot of stuff here kind of just doesn't make sense thematically. Like, why is there a bunch of fire just in here? Oh. Cool, resistant. Okay, I see. It's harder to tell when I have the top screen all minimized like it is. Like, what exactly the tell is, but I think I got it. I think. I would like to confirm, but he's not attacking baby Luigi anymore. Alright, come on, Mario. Get a good one. Damn it. Alright, come on, just like 2 more, I think. Alright, now 1 more. Are there any enemies between me and this one? What about me and the exit? No, okay, good. Free to leave. Try to speed this up since everything requires a cutscene. Got a text while the trees are burning down. Nice. My apartment telling me that there's only 2 spots available for the event that's going on tomorrow, where you get to make charm bracelets. And I'll be at work for most of the time that's going on, so... not much point in me RSVPing to an event of that sort. Sorry, bud. I thought he only opened his eyes when I got close, but I think I was incorrect. That just happened to be decent timing for that assumption. There we go. I was correct. I can never remember, like, when I come back to this, if it's the adult first or the baby first for the double jump. Considering from here on out in the series, you just double jump with a single character. Also, yeah, it turns out I was incorrect in my assumption of what the pattern is on the Elasto Piranha. It'll walk forward if it's Mario, it'll walk backwards if it's Luigi. Luigi. It's certainly a way to use the top screen, but, like, the actual hint is on the bottom screen. So its stretching is just for show. Like, its stretching upward is just to distract you from the actual hint on the bottom screen. How devious. You still live. Yeah, somehow, of all things, Baby Luigi is stronger than Baby Mario. Which, I mean, isn't great, but I can live with it, so long as none of the babies surpass the adults. If it gets to that point, I have messed up bad. Alright, now we need to go open the entrance to the Vim factory. Stop just in time to stay out of that one's range.
Let's go.
There we go. Take out the Elasto Piranhas first, since I can do some damage. Again, the timing is so weird. Like, when do you do it? Like, I think... Wait, what? You went backwards. Why did you... Okay, I'm more confused now. Because last time, it was completely consistent. Now it's different? Is it different per battle, or is there something I'm missing here? I don't know, but everyone's getting more power. And not much. Didn't work. Alright. Need the babies to control this one. The wallet badge. I wonder what that does. Maybe give more money. You lose less money.
Let's go.
Fine. Okay, I think I really get it now. This is overly complex. I'll need to see it again to properly explain, but I believe it is they walk backwards to aim down. They walk forwards to aim up. But which is down necessarily and which is more up depends on their location? Maybe? No, I don't have a damn clue. I think I had something, but then I lost it. Mostly because I'm losing it by trying to figure out what the hell these patterns are. This leads to progress. So what is not progress? Oh. Just that way. A wall. No secrets. Babies. Okay, I do need them to hit that block, and then we'll do the thing. Ta-da! Now the true totem tower, whatever thing, is working. Oh yeah. They don't automatically regroup after that. Just what I need, more green shells. I would much prefer other things, but... other things don't come until later. So. Damn it. Just bring him back. I don't really care. Hurrah! Just seems like such a tight window to, like, actually land on them. My brain went to Brothership for a moment. I tried using A to select with Luigi. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I didn't stream last night because, honestly, I just wanted to avoid playing this. And I had just bought something else. I bought some of the DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was on sale for 50% off. Specifically ones that I haven't played before when I had it on Xbox. And the game ran like piss, so instead I bought it on Switch so I could have it run better, which is quite the thing to have to say. But yeah, so I wanted to play that. And I don't have a capture card yet. I'll get it soon, but I just don't have it yet. Damn. Yeah, finally, that makes up for some stuff. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so I was playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and it's really weird and pretty stupid how I'm pretty sure they didn't intend to make DLC for as long as they did. So now what they... Oh, I just can't go down. So everything is far less cohesive after, like, what they initially planned. Which their initial plans are also weird, but... Because, like, instead of just doing a story that would follow after Dragon Ball Z, like you would kind of expect, and just carry over your progress, they made it just take place during Dragon Ball Z, and then another one came after that. And you had to have I think, completed some of the other one first. Because you had to buy them as a bundle? I don't know. I don't remember. The Switch version comes bundled with, like, the first sets of the DLC or whatever. That was weird. I got more of this. I'm just here to get to Petey Piranha. I don't have time for your games, you maverick renegade. Oh, cool, a single coin. Really not worth my time. No! God damn it, Luigi! Just let me go down. No. But yeah, and who knows? Maybe I'll include me playing some of the DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot as part of the thing where I just want to go through a bunch of different anime games. Specifically more recent ones. Is this where I need to go? I hope so. Okay, seems so. Where... Okay, well, here's the path forward. I don't see... Okay, there it is. Let's heal up a wee bit, considering I'm not gonna save. Okay, save here. I don't remember, again, how far in Petey Piranha is in this game. I'm hoping it's the next area after this one. Because I don't think that one takes that long. Or at least to get to Petey Piranha. Gotta go through like an above ground desert section and an underground desert section, and then you get to like the area big boss, which isn't Petey. He's the sub boss. Leet speak. Okay. Hmm. Not bad. So it's certainly better, I think, than what I can do with a green shell, so I will take that. Try to improve my positioning so I can mash a little better. Gotcha. Gotcha. I must save the Hammer Bros from their leap ways. I don't think he jumped for that one. Was that not part of a queue or something? Okay, one of them down. The other one should be close. Yep, there we go. Mushroom drop. They dropped the mushroom drop. They are free of the leet speak virus. Unfortunately, I did hear what was coming out of your mouth. I barely missed the trash can and I smacked the cap of the bottle directly on the side of the trash can, and then it just leaned over and fell in. So it made a loud crack, but then it went in the trash can. I forget what the original Japanese text is for when they're controlled by the antennas. But it's not leet speak. I think it's just a weird way of speaking. But, like, still isn't that weird. I'm well aware of how to do things in Mario and Luigi games. Even this one, as weird as it is. Also, I don't know if I ever mentioned, but I played Bowser's Inside Story first, and then I saw later in, like, some magazine. Not really a magazine, but some ad for somewhere. It might have been a Walmart? I don't feel like it was Walmart, though. No idea where. But my parents just, like, handed it to me and said, look through it and see if there's anything that you might want. For, like, Christmas or maybe my birthday. Probably Christmas. But since Mario & Luigi Partners in Time was so old at that point, and, like, the next entry in the series had come out, it was pretty cheap. At least I think it was, comparatively. I was like, new Mario & Luigi game? Heck yeah. And then, years later, I find out it was not the sequel, it was the one before. I had just skipped an entry. Bean. I don't really need to go for the beans, considering I'm not going to play for long enough to get enough to trade for anything good from Fopple. But, yeah, just kind of a weird looking wall. If I remember correctly, I think there's some weird stuff you can do in this room. But anyways, yeah, that was my experience with Partners in Time when I was a kid. That I just circled it in paper ad. Hoping to get it for my birthday. Wait, what am I doing? For some reason, I thought there was something else I had to do to get up to the other side, but no. Just jump. I want to try it, because I feel like this might be it. I don't remember. It looks like something you might be able to reach. Shit. One more try, one more try. Okay, fine. I just now realized I was getting messed up by the perspective there anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. I already know. Get back all the way. What a first introduction to it. Like, not a, it gets right in front of you before it attacks. No, it leaps at you from a distance, and you have to hit it out of the air. Like, it's not that fast, but still. Yeah, no. The hammer first strike doesn't do damage, it just dizzies one of them. I couldn't remember if that was in this game or if Bowser's Inside Story did that. At least first anyways. I don't remember if it's the same in Bowser's Inside Story. I feel like not. Like, it might still have a chance of dizzying, but I think it still does damage. You gotta go the way with the enemy. There's a free bean! Nice, lucky. I also know there's a Mario and Luigi game where, like, the lucky system is, like, very overpowered. And I don't just mean Brothership, because it is also very good in Brothership, but I know there's an older one where that's the case. I don't have any clue if it's this one. I must teach you to count beans. There was a tutorial to literally tell me how to count into a reckless berserker. Well, Baby Mario already almost dies in a hit anyways, so... Kaboom. Smack these a couple times. Oh, I think I only had to smack them once. It just... the animation for breaking them took long enough that I could hit them a second time.
Babies!
We finally got to hear the line. Babies.
Let's go.
The namesake of today's stream. This is probably why I get confused on what's the order for jump and hammer. It's because they're backwards. So one's adult, then child. One's child, then adult. Say jump, you hit the baby, then the adult. For hammer, you do the adult, then the baby. It also, for some... I messed it up twice in a row somehow. It also, for some reason, makes you select it with the baby rather than the adult, which just is unnecessary. Requiring you to move your finger, your thumb, more than you have to, just to confirm something. Especially since the first button you hit isn't even the button that they require you to press. You have to press the adult button, and they require you to hit the baby button to confirm after you just hit the adult button. So slow. Come on, Luigi. Get a big one. Good enough. I would very much like to finish this place within the next hour, preferably, but hopefully sooner than that. Okay, there is a button over here. Back on the ground, back on the ground. To the effort of getting this place done within an hour, Luigi, you are not picking up anything. Avoiding counters. Now I just have to go over here. Now make a path for the babies. This makes a funny little face. As does most stuff in this game. Just funny little faces. All over the place. I mean... I do the same thing. If I see a non-standard surface that I can write onto, then I will. Like, the snow, I will put a smiley face in. Insert other example here. A dusty surface that hasn't been cleaned in a while. Instead of cleaning it, I will just put a smiley face on it. A lot of later attacks in this game are very fast-paced, so like these ones early on really just psych me out because I expect them to be so much faster, but we're not to that point yet. Okay. The other one was just a single one, so I thought maybe there was another single one, but no. Hammer. 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 Jump. Hammer. 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 Now... Okay. The right path is the correct one. The left one leads to more stuff. Now, I don't want to do more fights, but I'll take free stuff if I can get free stuff. This is just a challenge room. I do not...
Oh no!
Not that much damage. I mean, I guess it does spread the amount of damage out among them to an extent, so I guess overall that was like almost 40 damage, so it wasn't bad, it's just... The spread is semi-annoying. There we go. You no die. How unfortunate. You also no die. That's not surprising, considering the last Fire Flower only did 5 damage to you. I was going to be very surprised if it lived that. One bro flower. Mmm. Impressive. I think there was a single one in between those twos. I got the one in between the twos. You've gotta be kidding me. My timing was too immaculate for the one. More cannonballers. It's good.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
See, that's a better spread now. And it did. Ugh, more of this. Yeah, that's part of the problem, is that I have to say, ugh, more of this, because I have to keep separating the babies and then reconvening with them to just do really mundane puzzles. And it's not helped by the fact that, like, when you obviously have to then switch to the adults or the babies, it doesn't switch for you. So you have to switch on your own, which can be semi-problematic. See, again, that was a single. I only had to do it with one set of rows. And there's no indicator, especially, like, it makes no sense because it's got 4 sections on it, which implies 4 characters. If it was half and half, then I guess that would make sense, but... I think this is the boss room now, so I will heal up a little bit. Alright. Now, I think this boss fight has a decent amount of RNG in it, or like an optimal strategy.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Let's go.
So I only think that's the case because I remember watching, I think it was a GDQ speedrun of it, where this boss fight could be really problematic. Okay, now I think this is optimal, so I'm going to go for this. From here, I have no idea. All I know is that fire flowers are actually pretty good single target effects. But you have to have only a single target to hit. Okay. Now, once again, I think this is good. Okay. Yep, they're gone. And now he's gonna take a drink. And he's gonna get sad again. But those guys come back immediately. I don't know, I'm gonna hit you with a cannonballer. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I had it memorized, I just, am not used to how the screens connect here. Could you guys not? We're trying to heal this guy. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, easy enough. I still managed to fuck that up. That was all on me. Yep. I couldn't do anything about that. I couldn't not have him heal there. Because the only way to change it back is for one of them to pull out a poison mushroom. Get mad. Take a sip. I don't know, let's see. What happens if they both... You know what? I think it would actually still be RNG, because... Yeah, I didn't think about that. It'll be RNG if they both hold up different ones, because it's whichever the character throwing the fireball chooses to hit first. Which kind of sucks. I'm gonna look over here. Okay, there we go. Still not crazy damage, but eh. Good enough. I'd rather not roll the dice, so... Here goes the last Grow Flower. Hopefully we're getting semi-close. Take another sip. More of these guys. Y'all suck. I don't know, just hit this guy, please. Okay, hooray! I was pretty close. And I got one of my Grow Flowers back. One of many. That was just bad. You know what, sure. Let's give Mario some stash. Why not? You know what, everyone gets a little bit of stash. Just to hopefully increase the amount they'll allow me to get on, That's a pretty good boost. Hopefully they will increase the amount I'm able to get on power if I give everyone a little bit more stash. Say, change up who I'm actually giving points to, or what I'm giving points to. Sure. Hooray! A second Cobalt Star Shard. Don't tell me the next area after this is the Yoshi's Island one. Oh, please, dear God, no. Don't tell me I have to go through that before I can get to Petey Piranha. I hate that area. It's a fun idea, but, like, terrible to actually play. before I go talk to the Toadsworths, let's check the shop. We'll work with that. I never got the items on this side. There's like a single coin and a mushroom. How could I? No, no, please, please, stop, stop, stop. Ugh, that is horrible. Okay. Save again, just because, I guess. Yeah, I have to. Go through all this first. Thank goodness there was at least a single coin to keep me company, though. Let's bring back the babies. Oh, God, I have to come through Yoshi's Island. Oh, this is awful. Like, at least the music is nice. But I hate this place. I really want to get this place done with as soon as possible. Very large, very creepy egg. Viewing fee of 5 coins. Maybe I should have been paying attention. Room badge? Oops. What's the shroom badge? Is it any good? Slightly increases points recovered by using mushrooms and that. Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing. So the training badge is worse than nothing. Because I don't need training. if I suck at a move, I suck at a move. I'm not gonna get much better at it within the time frame that I have. Get right through the bros. I don't care. I wasn't even paying attention to the top screen. I was like, what's he doing? Like, oh yeah. He set things on fire. Let's put out that fire. Yes. That sounds like something for baby Luigi. There we go. I was gonna say, where's the water source? Say, can't hop off just anywhere. I have to hop back down where I came up. There's one of the invisible blocks reset. What is it? So it's kind of weird to think about. This game uses little to no 3D in it, even though it is a DS game. Is there anything that even remotely uses 3D stuff? Like, there are shockwave moves, I guess, that you could kind of count, but not really. Like, like, I'd say that's a stretch to count that. And I mean, even then, Superstar Saga had that stuff in it too. Now it looks slightly better here, I guess, but like... There's none of that iconic DS 3D. No Pidgeots are gonna get in my way. So I wonder how I have to make this work. That shit. Close enough, I'll fix it in a minute. Puzzle Master. God, I'm a genius. Sometimes it hurts how much my brain is so big. Leave me alone. So there's got to be a pipe up here for the babies. Speed things up a little bit. We're at least almost done with the Yoshi's Island part. Just means we're almost to the really bad part. That's really not that fun. The inside of Yube. The name of the weird shrewd Yoshi.
Let's go.
No, a Pidgey. Or a Pidgeot. Not Pidgey. Good to know. Yeah. Son of a bitch, they're airborne. No point. I forgot that's how that worked. So that's a waste of an attack. A waste of a rose flower, even. I was waiting for them to do that. Because it seems like they'd have really weird positioning if they did it from the back. They do. That. They can also do that. Now they're exclusively doing it from back because they saw that I couldn't dodge it very well. Which is always something that's uber cool. I refuse to fight these guys. I refuse. Can't make me. There's gotta be a pipe for the babies around here somewhere, right?
Let's go. Okie dokie.
What do you mean? That hit Mario? What you're saying? Weird. Oh, that's nice. It's also very nice that they're just not attack. Does burn just make it so you don't get a chance to attack for a while? And then once you do, you'll get burned and take damage? Okay. Okay, so I did have to do something to get the babies. But never again. They make me. I can go do other stuff. Damn it. Oh! You guys have a little bit of attack power, huh? Or Big Mario has a little bit of no defense. So I'd be willing to say it's more so the no defense thing. Damn it. Curse that stupid hitbox.
Oh no!
That Luigi face. Poor guy. God damn it. Okay. I forgot that was a thing. So you're really just here for support, aren't you, bud? But unfortunately, there's no more support to be gained. Can't trick me. On a smaller screen, I might not have noticed that. On a bigger screen, I definitely saw that. Leave me alone. Son of a bitch. That's it. I didn't think they would still get a double jump. I thought they wouldn't get one because they didn't have the cloud. Why can they double jump? They're just bugs. If they did a web thing to then do a double jump, I could see that, but like... They don't. They just jump off the air, even though it makes far less sense without the clouds. Buttons are hard. Probably need to do something here. They take the Pidgeot's money. Damn it. Took the money and ran. Okay. Yeah, this will be fine, I'm sure. Boss battle time. I'll never know. I don't particularly care. I wonder which one he is. Alright, let's see. Can I cannonball it correctly? Okay. Not too bad. There we go. Not too bad. Let's go again. Okay. Just barely missed it. I'm probably getting close, considering I'm doing a decent amount of damage with these lower defense. Even though I'm probably a little underleveled. There we go. Yeah, not that bad. Hooray! Hooray! Darn. Darn. 50-50 ain't too bad. Cookies saves the day. Take some beans. I think there are like 3 sections to Cube. I don't think the first one's that bad. I think the second section isn't that great. And then you have the boss. But overall, that just kind of means I'm not going to enjoy the experience all too much. Hooray, a pipe. Now it kind of makes a funny looking little face. Just like everything in this game, it makes a funny looking little face. Oh. Somehow the bottom row is damn near correct. Okay. Make this yellow, make this red, this blue, this red, this yellow, yellow, blue, blue. The Yoshi is free! Somehow I thought there would be more to that, but no. Are they going to be weak to fire or ice? Because you can argue for both. In the new Super Mario Bros. Games, the dry bones can only be killed with the ice flower, but the ice flower first appeared in this game. And the fire is usually how you kill dry bones in these games. But the ice flower is new, so would they make you use it now? I have no idea. Time to find out. Now we try fire, because it was nice. It was neither. Cool. Give back, baby. Okay. I wasn't sure what was the correct option there, but I think the correct option is to, jump on the remote-controlled guy. Okay. This one is weird to time. With an assumed space in between the screens. There we go. Let's hit him with some more smash eggs. See if I can't get something out of it, and the answer is no. Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs to get nothing. And it's weird that we, like, go rescue all the Yoshis to force them to push the boulder, when we could also help push the boulder? Like, I mean, you can say, we really just want to help the Yoshis first, but we also don't help. So you gotta be really preemptive there. I wanted my turn of tormenting the Yoshi. Ouch. Let's try another smash egg. Nothing. Am I still getting nothing? Nothing. What the hell? Like, I'm at least pretty sure that after this area is the area with Petey Piranha. Considering I specifically remember getting a lot of smash eggs in that area. And that usually is what happens directly after an area where you get a new kind of bros item. Up. Up. Need fruit. Where find fruit? Nope. Crazy solution. The middle one. Okay. Do I need anything in here, or... is this just a funny haha room? I'm not seeing anything in here. Also, just completely ignoring... what the fuck are those minotaurs? Or, not even really minotaurs, they're just bull guys. Well, first block I hit. Fruit. Is that enough to satiate the Yoshi? Okay.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Why did that need homing? For some reason, I assumed that was going to be a different attack because he spun his head around, but no. It was just him spinning his head around. Because, I guess. To say that, hey, I'm gonna do a bunch of fake outs, when, like, there's no point in saying I'm gonna do a bunch of fake outs. Just do a bunch of fake outs. Because the fake outs themselves already have a tell. I don't know. Sorry, Luigi. Once again, you don't get EXP. Nothing. Hooray! Another bro flower. Another blow flower. Words. Again, I have impeccable timing. What can I say? Fine, Luigi, take a mushroom.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I don't want to fight this. Like, I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, I wanted to go extra fast by him. Why would I have left the babies behind?
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Hate these dry bones. They're awful. They're such a nuisance. They won't leave you alone.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Say, why are the dead guys so persistent? The RC Shreubers. Ow. It's not the way I expected it to go. Because every other time it went down. So I was kind of expecting a different tell, or it to not do that. Either way, I was wrong. Good to know. Even after it starts flashing, you can still jump on. It seemed like the sort of cruel thing that this game would do. Like, once it starts flashing, you can't jump on it. You just have to accept that you missed your opportunity. Bounce. There's that one. There we go. And there's the big one. Hooray! Return of the babies. So, no, stay away from the dry bones. They are persistent fuckers. There's the drawing with a bunch of dirt on it. The one instance where later in the game you have to use the touchscreen. Because it took them so long to get the final hardware for the DS.
go.
I don't know why Baby Bowser looks so chunky there, but he does, and I think it's quite funny. I need to smash the eggs, because then the Yoshis will help, and roll a boulder onto him, giving up his weak spot. There's the black Yoshi. I think in other versions, since the US version came out first, it's one of those weird situations. I think they replaced the black Yoshi. I don't know why I hit X there. With a different colored Yoshi? I don't remember. Something weird about that situation. Just heal up, Luigi. More eggs will arrive soon enough. Let's see. Can I hit him with a debuff? Not with that one. I can try again, though. Nothing. Yeah, I don't think I can status him until he's already downed. In which case, what's the point? So, oh well. I await more eggs. A weird attack. I mean, I could go for Ice Flower, but I don't know if it's worth the effort. Damn it. It's such weird timing. And Mario's dead. And so is Luigi, because I tried to jump on the egg. And either it is extremely precise, or you can't. maybe... I was gonna say, maybe I'll get the opportunity to break multiple eggs at a time. But probably not. I mean, it's a decent spread. But it is dependent on RNG and me performing. What do you mean? How did that miss? One more try, because the next time he's definitely gonna throw the eggs at me. Did that break any? It cracked all but one of them. Surely! Now, one of them will break. To hit the other one, please. Surely, that breaks all three of those. What? All that effort. I spent so many turns on this, it would have been more efficient to just jump on them. There's the possibility of some efficiency on that, but that possibility was not fulfilled. Here, let's roll the dice, because why not? See, 1 in 6 chance each time. Hey, that should do it. Or that will do it, because it only takes one extra jump after that to be enough, so... Okay. Nice. Seconds. Especially with this setup, but I'm not that good at this anyways, so... Alright, there we go. Another opportunity. You love to see it. Also, I don't like that its name is Sunnyside with a C. Because I think of other things when I think of words that have a side in them that start with a C instead, that have a C instead of an S for the side part. It also doesn't help that it starts with an S as well. Surely, I'll get to deal some decent... Damn it. I didn't change over to Smash Eggs, so... Green Shell it is, to make sure I take it out in one turn. I'm still trying to jump on the eggs, because I swear you can't. Unless I'm thinking of another Mario and Luigi boss battle that involves eggs, where you can jump on them, and this one you can't. Entirely possible. Now this will bring us up to... or not. Actually, no, that was perfectly correct, because I meant to say up to 3, but somehow I predicted the future. Now, target the egg, please. More eggs. This is fine. I mean, this will probably still kill that egg, because like I only need to do 4 damage to it, I think. Yeah. Luckily, I still just did enough. For the normal amount, anyways. Go away, please. I'm gonna try. Nothing. Well, you know, if we've got the eggs cracked already, might as well try to finish them off. Should do. And that's a head start. I mean, I barely did any damage to him on that cycle, but... I tried some new things. Also, no goddamn way that you can jump on these. Because that would have definitely counted. Just go for the green shell. Quit trying to go for the smash egg. Only in that one previous situation was that even worth attempting. Where I had 2 eggs cracked and sunny side down. Double lucky. Bring me more eggs. Require eggs for sustenance. Dunk. Say, those eggs have somewhere between 26 and 29 health. Go cannonballers. Surely we're getting close at this point. Damn it. Use a green shell on the egg. I know I'm under-leveled, but this is also just not a fun cycle to do. Because even at the proper level, unless you can one-shot the egg with, like, a multi-hit attack, not worth it. You're still just taking far too long. And you don't really have that many multi-hit attacks that, like, aren't very reliant on if an enemy has a type weakness. Or resistance. Almost used the wrong move on the wrong enemy. Because the best I have is Smash Eggs, and that hits randomly. And it only does it like 5 times or something. Right in the hole. Okay. Thank God, I was gonna say, please die. And the Yoshis are free. Luigi, you've earned it. Get some more stat. Yeah, 3. I can't hit all the big ones, but occasionally. Hooray! Hooray, the asshole! Who can't relate to taking a good dump and then going to sleep? I was doing that backwards. I was fast forwarding while holding. I was tapping fast forward while holding the A button. I need to hold fast forward while hitting the A button. Yeah, my eyes. Okay. Back to it. That didn't take too awful long. Still not great, but not the worst. Oh god, I'm going to need to fast forward through more baby Princess Peach crying. So isn't it weird how pretty much this game and, what is it, Yoshi's Island DS are the only reason why Baby Peach has any reason to exist? And then Baby Daisy and Baby Rosalina have none. The strange mystery symbol that's only used one time in the game. I don't think this is where I need to go. Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't remember. The only time hole that I really remember where it is and where it leads to is the one that leads to, like, the Womp Volcano. That leads to Toad Town. I don't want to be here. Nothing I can do here. Here, let's move the babies out of the way since I'm gonna need some space. Hooray! Even though I messed up a few times in Fast Forward. Ritzy Desert, okay. We're in the right place. We are close to PD time. Like, maybe, I don't know, a third of the way through the game, but we're like 70% of the way to PD%, which is all I need, and then I can move on. Like, I mean, you look at that and tell me that you couldn't make a Mario Warriors game work. Like, who was I watching the other day who I think mentioned something like that? Was it Scott the Woz? Oh no, might have been someone else.
Let's go.
Oh, hello. Anyways, I was watching someone and they mentioned the obvious of how definitely want a Warriors crossover game that is like far less standard. Because like everyone expects a series that has sword fighters in it to be an obvious crossover potential. Like some complete nonsense. A series where like hardly anyone primarily uses like long-range melee weapons. Wait, is this... like, is it? I can't tell. Yes, okay. It's for the babies. Good to know. So I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Become ball. The cannon just gets really hot. Do the babies need to do something there, or... That's cute. Presumably so? Okay. Yeah, this is just weird. Why does the cannon start steaming? Now the babies can go back. But anyways, yeah. I haven't played that many Warriors games, but I have played both of the Hyrule Warriors games. Age of Calamity and specifically the definitive edition on Switch. Because it is the definitive edition. And I didn't really care much about Warriors crossovers when the first one came out on Wii U. Or 3DS. But I don't think even I would have wanted that specifically on the 3DS. Even if I was all that into it at that time. Other than for the novelty. Which I can't say I wouldn't have been all for, because I would have. I would have been all for that. Because, like... I love novelty game collecting, stuff like that. The only problem is, at the time, I wasn't buying my own games. So that would have been me specifically asking my parents for that. Alright, now. is this one for the babies or is it for the adult bros? Okay, I think it's for the babies. Yes, so I can just go back. What do you mean? Just pop out of the fucking desert. Yep. Anyways, yeah, let's see. Grab it here in a second. I got a couple things actually. Got them right in a drawer behind me for maximum accessibility while I'm gaming. Got a whole bag of Game Boy shenanigans. That's it. I've got an e-reader. That's fun. Yeah. Got. Where's the other interesting one of the Game Boy stuff? Actually, is it in here? I might have it in something else. Yeah, no, it's not in here. But I have the e-reader, and I also have Mario Party E, like the physical Mario Party, where it's actually like a board game with optional card game, like e-reader mini games you can play on the Game Boy. I've played it with people before. It's really fun. Let's see. I have the Nintendo MP3 player. Say, not the Japanese Play-Yan, whatever. Specifically, the one that released in Europe, which I found really interesting because I've had a really hard time finding one of these for sale. When I did, I was kind of excited, and I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't necessarily super cheap, I think. I don't think it was that bad, but like, not necessarily thrilling prices. But more so, it just seems so rare because I could find the play-in relatively easily, especially if I went to like Japanese auction sites. Because of course, you're more likely to find it, the Japanese product, in Japan, but ouch. But finding the Nintendo MP3 player was weirdly difficult, so I'm glad I got one. Because also, whenever I would look up stuff about the Nintendo MP3 player, I would mostly find the play-in stuff. But I wanted the Nintendo MP3 player. And every review I found of it well, this sucks. I think I have to go back. Yeah, so that's something I just found personally really cool. Little piece of my collection. That's not very big, but it doesn't need to be. Sure, I would love to have a bigger collection, but I would love to have a Scott the Woz collection, but Not a collection of Scott the Woz stuff, but like a similar sized collection to Scott the Woz's. Alright, there we go. Together again. So I would love to get more niche stuff that I'm not currently all too interested in, but just to see if I could get interested in it, but like that requires far more time, money, and effort, and those are all things I am short in supply on, especially the money. Second would be time, but here. Also show off my custom modded GBA. Yellow is my favorite color. So I bought this custom shell myself, and it's got a special replacement screen in it. Looks very nice. And it's adjustable. You can change the brightness and different display settings through, if I wanted to actually solder it in, solder in some pins, I could do it through a button combination, but otherwise there is a touch sensor that I can use to essentially tap part of the screen to make it work. So that's really cool. Alright. Now I'll save. Because now we're gonna get in, then we'll have to fight a mini-boss before we can get to the underground area where Petey will be the main boss. I think? Maybe? I don't know. There he is! It's the boy! There he is! And then the music is pretty chill, pretty upbeat. I mean, I guess it's kind of adventurous music still, but certainly not, ah shit, someone just got kidnapped kind of music. This thing has such weird momentum. You can change direction on a dime mid-air, but not on the ground. Which, I mean, makes sense, but also not. Here we go. Back out. Ah, one of these. Screw it. So those might be some decent pieces of equipment, so... There we go. And considering, for me, this is essentially the end game. I was gonna say end of the game, but not quite. For, like, getting to the final area. For this run, specifically, where I'm specifically going for just fighting Petey Piranha. Alright, the final mini boss before Petey. I didn't even realize I got pocket chomps. You take some ice flower. Alright, there we go. Should have a decent amount of debuffs on him now. That's... This is a possible infinite. I'm not very good at it, though. I'll try it. Decent amount of damage? Oh yeah, that's a decent amount of damage there. So let's keep going with the pocket chomps, because that's the most damage I've been able to do in a single attack yet. It is difficult, but high risk, high reward, as they say. Just gotta make sure I'm hitting the right ones, because any wrong button hit, shit, will very quickly result, in me getting knocked off. Still about the same amount, but that time I messed up in different ways. That time I messed up in the... high risk, high reward. Well, that sucks. You throw that stuff at me, like, I'm hitting giant balls, and I don't even get to hit them back. What kind of BS is this? Also, I didn't know that you could get a chain chomp with a bow, which was what I got last time, but I also immediately messed up because I focused on that. Well, not necessarily because of that, but like... It didn't help. I was just really confused. Dang. I'm just getting worse at it. So really trying to trick me here. Time to lock in. At that speed, even one mistake means you're pretty much done for. But it's such a good attack that, like, I've got to go for it. And it's a potential infinite. Which, like, this game has a lot of, but rightfully so, they hold them from you until pretty late in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna say. And Luigi and Luigi Mario. Also, how long are these debuffs lasting? Like, a long time is the answer, but... Come on. Go back to Mario. Mario does more damage. Shite. Yeah. Come on, how much health does this guy have? Like, how big of a jump is this from the previous boss? If the bosses taking this long also really doesn't help with this game being a portable game. Where you can just pick up and play anywhere. Fight a boss for like 30 minutes. Thanks, Epic. Okay, he's no longer debuffed. They hit him with ice sprays. Back to Pocket Chomp. I'm almost out of them. He's gotta die soon. I'm also pretty sure this is the exact strategy I used when I played the game as a kid. just debuff him and then hit him as much as I could. Although I think I would quit a lot earlier, trying to hit with the babies and just say, hit him with just the adults for a bit. Make things easier to keep track of. Alright, come on. Surely this is it. Been at this long enough. Okay, I was gonna say, how did that miss? It's because he's dead. Phew. Alright. I get one pocket chomp back. Hooray. Nice. 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 3 for 3. He died.
Mamma mia!
What funny squeaky hammers.
Oh no!
Luigi, how could you? Making children cry. Especially when the children are us. Now I have PTSD. What have you done to the timeline, Luigi? Random item shop. Take a few trampolines. So I have 15 ice flowers. I think I'm good on ice flowers. Got some red peppers. Sure. Let's get rid of some old stuff. Not that they're worth that much, but... put those on Baby Mario, since he doesn't get to come out very often anyways. I'll see about coming back for those dire badges. Specifically the dire POW one.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Ouch. Ouch. What the fuck? See, now both Baby Mario and Mario are at under a quarter health. Now they can benefit.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Smash eggs? Sure. It's weird thinking this place is like an underground cavern, like almost honoring piranha plants as gods. Or somehow, I don't know, for some reason. Like what they did with, what was it, Piranha Plant Cove in Mario Kart 8's Booster Course Pass. But that course is dumb and sucks and is stupid. Because that's kind of a stupid idea. Three out of 4. Ain't bad. No. Leave me alone. What is... I don't know. I'm quite curious. I don't know. I'll hold off. Ooh, more trampolines.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
So the timings for counterattack specifically get very difficult for some reason. I didn't mean to do that, but...
Let's go. Okie dokie.
I mean, nice of it that it adjusted to, like, match my team's... It is such a small window of opportunity to be able to hit the counterattack. Fine, smash eggs. That's generous. Wow, I finally got an item after using like 20 of those. There's a decent amount of money. And peppers. Well, more money. Off we go. Yoicks. Duh. Munch. Why not? Take a bean.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, don't jump to counterattack, just jump to dodge. Well, that sucks. I didn't take out any of them. They're using more smash egg. This is... time to just bully that one, I guess. That really was the plan, I suppose. This really is one of the more interesting Bros attacks because it doesn't really involve Mario and Luigi just doing like a normal jump or just hammer something to do a different effect. Which is interesting, considering that is what most Bros attacks are. In later games, anyways. Or, what am I saying? I don't think that's true at all. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Fun. More smash eggs. Everybody could use more smash eggs in their life. There's one down. No one on mushroom. Hooray. I don't know why, but I keep looking at the bottom screen, like, behind my face cam, instead of the giant bottom screen in front of me, that you guys can also see. It's strange, isn't it? No. I'm not playing that game. You can't make me. Not worth my time. More trampolines. Just what I needed. Hooray! There we go. Hooray! I've won my prize! Freedom! From the pits, the Colosseum. In a Mario game. I'll be back. Time for things to get dire. Alright. I need 522 per. Let's get rid of a few of those. those. A few of these. A few of these. Get rid of this. I guess for now, put it on you. But did really want one on Mario as well. Alright. Well. Before I move forward, actually, never mind. Not moving forward. We're going to actually move forward. I was gonna check out where that other pipe went, but I'm pretty sure this is the way to go forwards, so. Yeah. It's just single coins. No need to waste my time. It reset me. It took me out of the ball. How rude. Hooray! The big deck. Sure, we'll go with that instead. Doesn't really change much, considering I don't want baby Luigi to have to do anything anyways, but...
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Damn it. You know, that's a pretty good increase. I'll take that. Luigi! Congratulations. Take some more power. It's just a bit. Dang. Yeah. It's okay.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, just run. Because I essentially want them in peril. I want them at 1 HP because
Let's go.
they have such low defense that they can't realistically get them to under a quarter health without them dying. What? How was Baby Mario not destroying these guys? Let's do it again. Whee. Not that big of a loss then. Only used one pocket chomp. I wouldn't say it's a waste, considering I don't use them very much anyways. Missed the one. Or missed the two. Got a one.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
You know what? Fine, we're doing it again. But maybe I should check out if this will translate better to dealing more damage if I put the Dire Badge on Mario, because it might have something to do with, like, who is using the item. Here, let's see. Will Baby Mario do the most damage when falling here? No. Okay, so I'm gonna try putting it on Mario. Which, I mean, is more dangerous, but, like... if it's more efficient, then I'll do it. Oh, come on. Okay, let's do that instead.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Ah.
It's so bothersome. I don't remember the cue for the Shy Guys. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, I'm just gonna try to push past and hope that,
Ah.
there is... No, I can't because I have to push a button. God damn it. This sucks.
Let's go. Okie
What?
dokie.
They hit me up there? They all went for the same attacks, so I guess that's okay. There we go. It would be great if I could land a jump attack on one of these guys, but it's not worth the risk. Not for Mario, anyways. Ah, at least you do. Hooray! But I still have to get past one more of these guys. Alright. Here we go. Say, what the hell?
Okie dokie.
Thread the needle, why don't I? Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it's dependent on the user. Which means I might very well just slaughter Petey. Like, the only thing that's stopping me from saying almost certainly I will is that if I can get off a red pepper, then I can almost guarantee it. But what's the point of having one there? I need to push a button, didn't I? I was busy talking, so I wasn't paying that much attention, but... You guys leave me alone. Yeah, just keep going for Luigi. That's fine. I just need Mario to stay at 1 HP. Here, for your troubles, put you out of your misery quickly. I got it back. Say that wasn't even a result of the badge, because I took it off. I should have known, there's a thing up here.